people, welcome back to the channel. Today we are having a look at the brand new addition to my park, which is Steel Tornado. This border slide type of ride in my theme park in the construction slash family friendly area of the park, which is like more maybe gentle rides, lower height restrictions, so smaller people can go on rides as well. But also at the end of this I added two most freeing lights of this area, just so people can actually walk through it all. But anyway, I've got a lot to do there. A lot of changes will be coming. So yeah, so I'm gonna tell you all about it. The ride itself, it changed so much from what I originally planned. Originally the name was Steel Whiplash and the sign is supposed to go here, and it was like a messy warehouse slash maybe messy like a outdoor storage area for building equipment. And as I was building, the more I built, the more I realized like this is just not working. It looks quite boring, and this ride got very square footprint, very square and very long, and it can look quite boring. So I had to kind of change my thinking here. I knew I'm gonna have to do a lot of decorating and let's say make a lot of rounded corners, maybe stuff not being so square and even. I think I achieved what I wanted, I don't know. With this ride being next to the Wild Mouse here, Spinning Wild Mouse, which is square itself, it was just too much squariness. So I had to change that. So as you enter the ride area here, you're gonna notice the cows and the sign. So I still wanted to keep it within the construction theme. The sign itself, it's those spinning platforms. This one like kind of bobs up and down, and the cow. This cow was the first cow to enter this area, and I've built this cow to give homage to movie Twister. If anyone watched Twister back in the day, they had this scene with this CGI cow, which looks terrible by today's standards. By back then, it was such a memorable and groundbreaking scene that I was thinking, you know what, I need to have cow being taken over by tornado. And for animatronics I added that one as well, so I've got two like animated cows and then loads of static ones. And this one lives in its barn here, but it's getting stolen by the tornado as well. So the cow like holding on for its dear life to the door. I added this new animatronic bit. It's so handy. It's also inside this cow, so the doors and legs are attached together and the cow wobbles a bit as well for the nice effect. Let's go for a free look camera. Now I've got that out of way, let me go one by one, maybe try to remember which order I built in. So I started from the queue. The paths, in-game paths, they didn't work at all, and they didn't work because the queue is kind of like following the terrain. I didn't flatten too much of terrain or anything because I wanted to have a lot of elevation and unevenness because of the squariness of the ride. So yeah. Oh, also let me just fly here because some of you might notice. So this cow, what I built here, I actually work out that you can build outside the boundaries. So this is the boundaries of the park, and what you can do, there's a trick that lets you build outside it. So and it lets you build so far out, so I'm gonna have a lot to do with the park. So I've got video about it on the channel, so I'm gonna show you, so you can go and click on it. I'm gonna try to put it somewhere in the corner of the screen, so you can start building outside the park map. It's gonna come handy. I've done it in the video. I deleted it now. I've built like a road here leading to a park, so that's gonna be cool. Anyway, going back, so yeah, the queue was very uneven and I didn't really like that. I mean, I did like that, but the fence itself, the in-game fence, how it bends and that, it doesn't follow the, let's say, like a natural pattern for how the fence should bend. So I've built that one, have to manipulate few pieces. I've got still a few books here to sort like this, but never mind, that's gonna be done at some point. And yeah, I mean, this ride looks great from the first person view. So as you enter the queue, I've done this sign. I didn't want to have another sign as I had in this ride here. I'm just gonna run to it now in first person camera because I am. When I made my own, let's say, signs here, because of course when I go to share the park, it's gonna be harder to share. I don't think the game will actually share them, so I would have to upload them somewhere. So yeah, anyway, let's go back to the ride. We spoke about this area last time. So yeah, so speaking about the queue, it was very like the in-game queues. Here some static cows. In-game queues are alright on a nice flat even surface, but they don't follow very nice hills and everything, and they look a bit silly. So yeah, you've got this cattle pen area here as well, just to pass. Some more cows you can watch eating grass. They don't move, they just here. Some nice lights. I'm gonna show you the area at night. It looks pretty cool. A lot of greenery, and for that I started actually dipping the trees under the ground. I got two types of trees. I forgot what they call now. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. And I didn't done this bit of the path, but anyway. But I've done it because I had to watch my pieces count, because it's getting quite heavy here, and of course the park is only like quarter full. I got so much more to do. But yeah, so that's your queue area, and as you follow it, as you can see, it's very uneven. I need to sort this bit, so I just seen some more bits I need to do. It was quite a big project. I like how this fence turned out here. So we got this like a human built fence with all this wilderness behind it, and then of course you can go and ride the ride. For the ride, oh yeah, I can go there. Ride operation room, which kind of bliss. I see more things I need to sort. I might do some wooden stuff around it eventually, but for now I consider it finished because it took all week doing it. I've done operator room a bit bigger because it's just too small for this game, for this type of ride, so it didn't look that realistic. You can see better the cow here being swung around on the door. And then I started doing the exit. No, wait, then I think I did a little shop. So that's the only shop. Originally I planned to have another one here, but I was thinking, you know what? I'm selling stuff here. I'm selling stuff in this shop after the people exit the ride. The B-Ride got its shop as well, and there's a little barbecue grill area here. You've got this truck with games, so there's a lot of merchandise opportunities already. So I was thinking, no, we're gonna do this bit here as a little plaza, but I talk about it in a minute. So I've done little shop with the theme, going with the theme, ambulance supplies, emergency supply I mean, so the ambulance starts here and sells stuff, and that's because of course there is this tornado trial here. That's where the tornado went through, and that's where it stopped at the moment, the tornado. So you know, the animals / workers, people, whatever, need some emergency supplies here. I kind of like this destruction area turnout. Of course, in original, on normal parks, they probably would just chuck loads of bricks in and everything, not the full walls, but that's the pieces I've had in the game. Kind of blends in with terrain a lot now, but it's there, so it's alright. The sign itself, of course, the cow spins faster, the spins slower, and the metal spins the slowest. Just to add this like a dynamism, I don't know if I mentioned that already or not. So yeah, so this shop, you've got some sitting areas here, so you've got some benches to sit around in. You buy your stuff, you've got some crates, what probably people could sit on as well, a little sign talking about getting emergency supplies here. So yeah, I like how this shop turned up. This car model comes very handy, and it was actually quite easy to transform it to ambulance, because how maybe not decorated it is. So yeah, I enjoyed it. And then of course you got little like a plaza here with some more little string lights. I'm trying to place them all over, they look nice. We've got barriers here. So those cars, maybe let's talk about those vehicles now. Those barriers I quickly put together, got the picture downloaded of one, and then just kind of design it around it. While the equipment what the cow's using, it's this little construction equipment, which you can actually get. I use the original pictures for it from Alibaba, I think they say it. I mean, this one costs like 800 quid, so it's not even that expensive. I don't know about taxes or anything, but yeah, so this equipment kind of work best than getting another big pieces of equipment here, which I've got a lot already in the other area. We've got this crane here, we've got Karen down there, the bulldozer. So I was thinking it's time for maybe something smaller. We got a lot of different vehicles here, so didn't want it maybe to copy all the vehicles, copy and paste, but build something what's gonna work by itself, you know, within the theme, like a bespoke pieces of it. And I think it's turned up alright with those cows. So I still kept this construction theme, kind of, but it's changed a lot to this emergency tornado stuff. So now, going back to exit, we've got this little path, and yeah, and that's where I had a lot of greenery to do. There will be different area behind there, kind of, probably ending here, but there will be some roller coaster, like a big one, going around here, so I think it's gonna blend nicely with all this greenery, or maybe I just put it behind it, because it's kind of, I like how it looks. So yeah, I've got, yeah, this is acacia tree, I don't know how you're saying it, and the European ash tree large. I mean, burying them in the ground to give us this like a woodland, busy terrain, but also not to use all the bushes all the time and all those pieces, because yeah, it's been getting a lot of it. This ride got 7,000, but the whole area, just this one, it's 50,000 pieces, so I need to kind of watch out. I've got good PC, runs fast, but there's so much to build still, and there's so many changes gonna happen, especially that I work out that I can build outside as well, which gonna really make I mean, you can build little towns outside now of your theme park, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, definitely go and check out the video. But yeah, so the idea for this greenery was make it look kind of coherent, so maybe not too many big bits, and it's kind of grows as it gets further away. So you got like smaller bushes, then bigger ones, break it up with some lights and stones and fences, and then you got the biggest trees at the back, and it gives this nice effect of just like a proper woodlandy area, and I think it looks very pretty as well. Them logs actually work great as well. I really like the new paths, the conforming, I call them comforting for some reason all the time. The conforming paths, they're adding so much to the game. I really like them. So yeah, I've done this plaza. I wanted to have candy floss store here, and I wanted to have it because on the, you know, the tornado, so when they make candy floss they spin the sugar, it looks like tornado. Oh yeah, I come back to those lights in a minute. But yeah, I decided to have this little plaza. People can go imaginary there. I tried to do the path, but it didn't work on such a small space. And sit down on the bench. I'm assuming it's like a nice photo opportunity with this nice background. There's another cow there, so it's nicely close it off without building stuff outside the map, because this area is on the edge of the map. If you look at it, when the map ends, it's all look boring. I don't like how it looks. By the way, this bit of grass, I'm gonna decorate this ride a lot more once I start doing my artwork, my own artwork, once I start adding it. So don't look at this bit here just yet. But anyway, you can see how it just abruptly ends, and then you've got this grass, and I don't really like the grass texture in Planet Coaster 2. I'm assuming they've done it for optimization reasons, but I would like it to be more 3D, you know, the developers to use like a kind of 3D looking shader instead of this flat texture. But yeah, I mean, you can work around it like I did, but you know, I don't like to have too many flat grass visible like here. That's alright, but if I do too much, it just doesn't look great. While with those bits, it looks alright. So yeah, so this is my go-to lamppost, the construction theme, so they go everywhere. So added them here, and some of them string lights, some more here. They spread around the area everywhere, just to make it looking nice at night. And that area of course follows from this garden, what I've been building in last episode, which I think holds up nicely. That's gonna lead to another area. This woodland behind it is not finished, and this bit I'm gonna decorate as well, but that's for maybe future videos. For next week video I'm gonna start doing car park and actual proper entrance. So I think I'm gonna keep my Soviet brutalism theme, which I like, but it's gonna be area of the park, not the entrance. I'm gonna change the entrance, and then I'm gonna move on to move this about and start doing druidic area properly. But anyway, coming back to that, I kind of skipping around everything. So yeah, let's just follow the path here, and as you see the ride, so the footprint, like I mentioned earlier, is very long and very square. And I wish Frontier kind of let us manipulate the footprints more, because I actually tried to do the path in the middle, which I'm assuming it will just happen, but Q-Line didn't, and it really annoyed me. So yeah, anyway. So yeah, I think it looks more like dynamic now. The ride itself, I added some greenery. Of course, the trying not to ride to catch on anything, so had to be done quite like far away, so when the ride spins, let's just test it, it doesn't look too silly. The ride itself, I just changed the colors. I didn't actually decorate this. I was thinking maybe I should put the tornado here, but then it would took around from this one, and same, I've got so many cows now moving about that I didn't want to add anything, but yeah, the green color works good, and yeah, it doesn't don't catches any ride. It's a big ride, I'm assuming it would be very popular. I like those kind of rides, so I would definitely ride it. All the lights what I added, the string lights and those lights, they add in a lot at night to the atmosphere, as well as the different colors on my lamp posts as well. I've added those small ones as well to go along there, because they of course they started its life in this garden here, but they come across to this ride as well a bit, just to look it more apart. So let me just show you, I kind of skipping around everything very fast. Let me just show you how the ride itself looks at night, because it's nice look, well, I think anyway. So the string lights spreading along the woodland definitely help a lot, and those lights what I spread out everywhere kind of lighting up the scene. Maybe I should put one here as well, just because I think it would add to that one as well, and just copy it. Oh yeah, it's gonna try to attach itself. Would it change a lot? No, let's leave it. Let's leave it dark. So let's have a little walk at night, because I really like my park at night. The lightning engine in the Planet Coaster 2 is definitely great. Even the queue looking good already. Look how nice it all looks down there. How pretty it is. The developers did a great job with lighting up the ride itself. I wish we've had option for LED string lights. Maybe this is something what they're gonna add in the future. This area looking nice as well. Let's just walk down there to this little plaza what I did, what you're gonna pass on the exit of the ride. You like it, the cow is just about visible, enjoying the moon wherever it is. This bench, very romantic. There you go. What a great view from here. I really like this bit of path. I don't know why, this bit of path just gets me. So yeah, so that's what I've been working for on this week. Next week I'm starting on the car parks and maybe entrance for the hotel or something. I don't know, we see. We're gonna start making it, I've got a lot to do in this area, but I've been doing this construction film for so long that I'm fancy a change now for something else, but that's what I built here. Let me know what you're thinking, and of course if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe. It helps a lot when it's more of us here, and yeah, I'll be expanding this park, making it bigger and hopefully better, and also hopefully you're gonna find some inspiration on what to build, and maybe some new ideas or tricks from my builds. So yeah, stay tuned, and for now that's it. Bye.